Greetings, my friend. I am Gilles Mansillon. I come to speak about spirituality. I wanted to thank you so much for your presence, for supporting the channel, and for your donations. I wanted to discuss a few ideas. The first one is that the truth that will be coming up, the truth is far amazing, much more amazing than anything we can ever suspect. Both in the light is so much more brilliant than the higher planes, and the light, the truth of God, is so much more brilliant. But the darkness that will be revealed, that needs to be revealed to be expurged, will be more shocking than any fiction that we can ever dream of. As Shakespeare used to say, in Hamlet says, Horatio, I tell you, there is more in the universe than all our dreams and philosophy combined. For Saint-Germain, Master Saint-Germain, he knew that. Saint-Germain was like, when he incarnated as Shakespeare, as Sir Francis Bacon, that took the Elias, Shakespeare, the will I am to shake the spear. He wanted to test the darkness of the human soul, to know if he could embody the violet fire, the violet flame. And we thank our beloved friend Saint-Germain for all that he's done and will continue to do. So it is very important to realize that there's many revelations that will be coming, and the whole truth will be coming out, just coming gradually. But right now there is a crescendo. For the appearance can be deceiving. There is the facade, what's going on the facade and what's going on the inner plane. Be aligned with what's going on the inner planes. The facade will be affected progressively. For there is a great cleaning up, house cleaning that is going on, that is happening, and all the in preparation with the deep state and all the elites in the world. But not all the elites are part of the dark programs, and so but in the world of show business, in the world of finance, in the world of politics, there is a major cleaning up by the revelation that is coming. Also understanding a lot of the elites are normal people, and a lot of them that have been involved in the dark plans were trapped into this maze, and so it's like into this dark world. So avoid the judgment and just be contemplative, because to achieve this divine neutrality and not to get involved emotionally in the judgment. But judgment is okay, but the condemnation is really like we'll be judged by the judgment we are judging with. We'll be measured by the measure we are measuring with. That's from Matthew in the Gospel. So it is very important that we don't. It's not our role to. But there is always exception to the rules, of course. But I'm talking generally here. But it's not our role to execute the judgment of the karma. If anybody hurt you really bad in your life, you forgive and let it go. Karma, life will take care of the education of every soul, and trust that. Know that there is a perfection in the eternal evolution of the eternal plan of the Creator. So it is very important not to have a contemplative mind, to stay divinely neutral. It is a sign of higher evolution. And do not judge yourself if you are judging, for it's like it's part of the process. But then once we become aware of negative beliefs, we can change it slowly but surely. We can readjust. So forgive them, Father, they know not what they do. That was the saying, famous saying from my friend, my beloved Sananda, Jesus, the Christ. And so it is very important to continue to affirm who you are. I am that I am. Not who I am, but I am that I am. It is really to realize, even if we're not conscious of all that we are, when we say that, we involve all parts of ourselves. Also wanted to talk about abnegation, the ability to do without, maybe to fast or to do those kind of things, because it is the mastery of our senses. At some point we need to enjoy this physical world, but we need to enjoy it consciously. And there was a great philosopher from the 18th century named Immanuel Kant, who was saying that to be rich is not about all that we have, it's all that we can be happy with without. The more we can be happy without many things, the more enlightened we become. Well, that's not, but he didn't talk about enlightenment, but he talked about many things that was very important about this holographic universe, that everything comes from pure intention into pure intuition into our intuition, and then the brain projected into a coherent reality outside of us. So it was very, his work, his philosophy, his books, maybe a little bit hermetic at the beginning, but if you go into it, it's very quite wise, and he's the first philosopher that envisioned, he made a small book called the Philosophical Discourse on Perpetual Peace. He envisioned that politics needs to kneel down before ethics and morality. Otherwise, it's just no longer serving the people, serving the whole. So it is very important to remain very flexible. I've been through a very intense, deep initiation that make me force me to understand the supreme flexibility of each moment and release all sentimental attachment. For my I have a twin soul that's like completely on the facade. She's completely on another plane. I can't align with it, and so I don't feel she's ready to create this fusion on the fifth dimension. For at some point we're going to need to fuse with our ultimate soulmate on the fifth dimension beyond the physical realm. But there may be time. Maybe she will change her mind. But I'm learning to let it go. So it's like I want to finish with a thought from another philosopher. I do enjoy some of the old teachings as well, not just the new. There is a new wisdom that is coming, but there was wisdom, always wisdom in the past. It's from this philosopher named Epicure. He was saying that he who can laugh at himself will never run out of things to laugh at. So if your self-derision is really the best way to laugh at yourself for the past, to look back. The reversion director is like the heavenly humorist, will teach us to not to laugh at others because those are on the lower cycle, although sometimes it's funny. You can look at things with humor, but to laugh at ourselves from our past versions, like how could we be so stupid, without judgment. And all the answers we're looking for are truly, sometimes we're looking for on the internet, we're looking for in the books, we're looking for in videos, we're looking for all kinds of places, but eventually we're getting it from meditation and to still the mind, to return to the 0 point of the ascension, to breathe and to let it go, to let go all of it, to let go of all of it. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to pull a few cards from just oracles, which is not about the future. I'm not trying to condition your future for everybody. They need to decide what they choose to make with their life. It is just a mirror reflection for the now. And it is so today we have from the Dakini is a solar return. It is really the eclipse. We just passed an eclipse. It's really a turning point. We're really reaching the turning point. So it's going to be really new. We're gonna sense a feeling of liberation this end of the year, and then 2025 will be completely different. We're really letting go this weekend. Even is very shifting energies. I'm going to pull a card with the Oracle of Wisdom. Is a step ahead to already be ready for what is coming, and to trust your intuition and to prepare yourself, as well as to be able to help one another, to have solidarity, to be able to depend on others and others depend on you, but in alignment with what's going on the inner plane, the soul level of reality. Sometimes if we put too much faith in one person on the outside, this person can disappoint us. But if we put faith in the unfoldment of the inner process, usually things happen at the right time and everything is quite liberated. The card of the day from Osho is the star. It is the silence. It is the dream that comes through. And so confirm that for him, it's like this is the star. It is the beginning of something new, the luck. But it's also within silence that we find many answers. And I'll try to sing a song at the end. I've never sung before. And the card of the day from the Akash is a community life. In community, we're part of the human community. Right now it's very chaotic and separated and conflictual. But eventually we're going to create this one community in the world. And within communities, everybody has his function and complementarity. So it's like we're part of this global community, this human community. We came to be part of that. Well, my friends, I'm going to finish with a song, as I usually do. I'm going to try to sing it. It's a song that went through my mind this morning. It's about somebody who lost love, and so it's not so sad, but it's called "It Must Have Been Love." I lay a whisper on my pillow, leave the winter on the ground. I wake up lonely, the air is silent in the bedroom and all around. Touch me now, I close my eyes and dream away. It must have been love but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. From the moment we touch till the time it ran out. Make believing we're together, that I'm sheltered by your heart. I'm in and outside, I turn to water like a teardrop in your palm. And it is hard, a winter day, I dream away. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, it was all I've ever wanted, but now I'm living without. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. From the moment we touch till the time it ran out. Sometimes we have to accept, to let go of certain, we have no choice sometimes to let go. Love comes and goes, but in truth, love is our true essence. It is who we are. So cultivate the love within yourself, and then it's a magnetic force. It will attract all that is needed. As soon, if you have enough love within yourself, as soon as somebody leaves you, there is automatically the magnet of life will attract another soul, if that is really what we seek sometimes. But as in the Banquet of Plato, it's a really wonderful little book. There is all the philosophers that are gathering together to discuss the nature of love, romantic love, and love, the nature of love. There is a celestial Eros and a terrestrial Eros, Venus and Neptune, Poseidon. At the end, Socrates tells an amazing story about his own Eros, but at the beginning there is a Sophocles who was saying that human beings were whole, and they were so powerful, the gods were really scared, so they chopped them in half, and so now everybody's looking for this other half. So it's and it's planned. There is a plan that we will be able in this lifetime to connect with our soul twin, our ultimate soulmate. We may have more than one as well, for we come from a group soul. And the observer of the day is equilibrium, balance. The highest wisdom is communication, to communicate and receive the communication and continue to communicate. What needs to be understood is trust, self-confidence. What needs to be done is indulgence, to allow yourself some time to integrate the lessons. And the outcome will be revelation. There's going to be a lot of truths that are going to be revealed. And the highest revelation comes from our higher self, our soul, our God self. And so this is really the first thing to trust. But to see what the unfoldment of the world in a neutral position, as we align and we let go of certain indulgence we have to be indulgent for the world, but we need to be a little disciplined in relationship to ourselves. We find enthusiasm, we find truthfulness, and we find the world of energy, the world, the realm of the magician, where all things become possible as we become one with the energies that we are. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you so very much for your presence, for continuing to support the channel, for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and for your donations. And I wish you a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later.